Someone decided when I was in high school that I should be Mr. Manners. A series of slides were being shot and assembled for a presentation that would go the rounds of all the city schools to illustrate how a nice young man should always behave. Today, this of course would be a PowerPoint or a video or an app or a live theater piece with dance music projections followed by Q&A and a public referendum, of course. I got dolled up for this effort in my very best Joe College look, a striped shirt, V-neck sweater, sleeveless of course, khaki slacks with a sharp crease, and penny loafers no less. My hair was slicked back, and I was deep into my handsome, loving, caring mode, which these days shows up maybe 3 times a year if I'm lucky. I opened doors for girls, held the button on the water fountain while the adoring and grateful young women refreshed themselves, and generally set a very high standard for all things social. I would love to see these pictures today. They must be a riot. Yesterday I read a short piece in the press that claims that men who are helpful and caring and polite are actually as psychopathic and misogynist as Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street. Damned if we do, damned if we don't, apparently. On the other hand, I do seem to spend half my waking hours muttering under my breath, "Did you actually have a mother?" Translation, how can you be so rude? Didn't anyone teach you how to behave in public? Clearly, I chose as my life role to be the neighborhood cop. In any event, it's a curse and an honor, I'm sure. My actual real mother did teach me to always walk on the outside, that is closest to the street, regardless of gender or the age of my companion du jour. This, of course, comes from the old days, when people threw slop and human waste from the second-story windows. So you take it, and your companion, lady friend especially, should take it. Of course, today you could walk on the outside because you're protecting people from the inevitable being crushed by a runaway SUV. I was told to stand by people going up an escalator and stand in front of them going down. Similarly, my job apparently is to step out of elevators and hold the door for others as they depart, and let them step into elevators as I hold the door for them. Today, of course, this effort would be useless because most people try to defy the laws of physics, which they don't understand, that law being that only so much mass can occupy so much space at a given time, and people rush into elevators and trains before you can even get out. Pickle. Politeness, consideration of others, wherefore art thou?